Nigeria Airways Limited, commonly known as Nigeria Airways, was the national carrier of Nigeria. The company was founded in 1958 after the dissolution of West African Airways Corporation, WAC. It held the name WAC Nigeria until 1971, when it was rebranded to the name it had until it ceased operations in 2003. The government of Nigeria owned majority shares in the company, precisely 51%, until 1961, when it boosted its shareholding to 100% and made it the country's flag carrier. At the time of its dissolution, the airline's operations were concentrated at the Murtala Mohammed International Airport, Lagos, servicing both domestic and international destinations. The airline at different points was managed by a number of foreign companies, including British Airways, KLM, and South African Airways. Nigerian Airways had its heyday in the early 1980s, just before the departure of a KLM team that had been hired to make the airline efficient and profitable. At that time, its fleets consisted of about 30 aircrafts, but the carrier was 2 years behind with its accounts to the extent that new aircrafts were acquired for cash. Owned or leased, the carrier operated a variety of aircraft during its history, including the Vickers VC-10, the Airbus A310, the Boeing 737 and 747, as well as the McDonnell Douglas DC-10. Plagued by mismanagement, corruption, and overstaffing, at the time of closure, the airline had debts totaling $528 million, a poor safety record, and with a fleet that comprised a single aircraft flying domestic routes, as well as 2 leased aircraft operating the international network. Another national carrier named Nigerian Air is set to begin flight operations in April 2022. This was disclosed recently by the Minister of Aviation, Senator Hadi Sirika, at the end of the weekly virtual Federal Executive Council meeting presided over by President Muhammadu Buhari at the State House, Abuja. The new official airline would have 51% of its equity shares owned by the Nigerian government and people, with foreign partners having the remaining 49%. Nigeria hopes to restore its national pride in the aviation circle through the new airline. This, as it appears, is achievable, but only if competent hands and structures are put in place. Unlike the moribund Nigerian Airways, which had an elephant as its logo and could not fly, the new national carrier should strive towards becoming global competitive with capacity and ability to fly.